Hey, it's Terry Jeanette with Tapping Flamingo. Well, I finally finished my fish extender bags, and I want to show them to you, along with a couple other things I'm working on. I'm going to show you my mom's and then kind of in order how they're going to hang. Remember this fabric that I showed you, and I had the burlap? Well, I came up with this bag for the fish extenders. Now, the reason I did them the way that I did them separately is because we are coming from 4 different households, and I want that my mother to take her bag, my sisters to take their bag, and I can take my bag. So I'm coming to Florida with 4 bags, and I'm coming back to Louisiana with 1 bag. And so that's why I've made them this way. I like lace a lot, so some of them have lace. My mom, she says, oh, it's okay. And so I put a little bit of lace on hers. Notice the lettering here. It's backwards. Floretta is what it says. That's my mom's name. But this is how I personalized each of the bags, flanked with Mickey Mouse beads. Mine, because I like lace a lot, I've got a little bit more lace on the handles. And again, I've got my name flanked with the Mickey Mouse beads that I hot glued there. And then my sister Tammy, she likes lace too. So it's almost like mine, a little bit different with her name. And then my youngest sister Tracy, she does not like lace. I can remember when she was a little girl, she would not wear lace because it was itchy. She hated to wear bows because they poked her in the back, like, you know, when you tie your dress in the back. She's a very plain Jane person, but I think she'll like this. She loves Goofy. Goofy's on there, that Goofy and the Gang, surfboards. She's going to like it. This is her. All right, so those are the fish extenders. When we get to our stateroom on the boat, I will hang them and attach them probably with, I don't know, I've got clothespins in there, but I may baste some type of basting stitch before we get there so they can hang better on the fish hook. All right, so you remember I showed you how to make a messy bead not long ago? Well, after I made those, I thought, you know what? Those would be kind of cool to make for the fish extender group, for older girls, like teenage girls and moms. And so that's what I did. I had these beads that remind me, let me see, there you go. They kind of look like sea glass a little bit. They get the color of sand and seashells. And then, of course, I had these seashell beads that I just dropped at the bottom. This one's a little bit longer. They're all different because they are handmade. But these are pendants. And each of the mothers is getting one, and then the teenage girls will be getting them too. So what to do for dads? Well, I mentioned snowball fights, the indoor snowball fights, which I will show you how to make pom-poms at a later date and show you how I did those. And so I decided that those dads who have little boys that will be having their own snowball fight, I'm going to give the dads them too. And that way they have somebody they can snowball fight with. But though there are a few dads who are not bringing any children. It's just mom and dad. There's one cabin who has a mom and 1 little boy. I still haven't figured out what I'm doing with them yet. I'm kind of mulling that over. But for those dads who don't have little ones to play with their snowballs, I decided to make bookmarks. Now, last year, I gave some bookmarks for Christmas presents. And this is the one I made for me. But this is kind of what they look like. I put their initials, who I was giving it to. And also, this bead right here is actually made of paper. This one in particular is made of construction paper, if you can believe it. I have some beads that I've made out of old magazine paper, scrapbooking paper, whatever. But I thought that would be kind of cool. Maybe I can come up with something like this. So this is what I've come up with. I put their name on it. This one is Sean's with a Mickey Mouse bead. And then glass E beads. They're the same type of beads I used for these pendants. And then at the end, I have a paper bead. So they're getting a bookmark. I hope they like it. I don't even like to read, and I like them. So. And then, of course, I mentioned before about the Christmas ornaments for the family. And then I also mentioned about the little girls getting these. I think I showed you how to make these pipe cleaner rings. So there you have it. That's our fish extender group. I'm really looking forward to this time with my sisters and my mom, and getting to go on a different cruise ship to see if Disney is in fact better than any of the other ones. That will be another blog though. But in the meantime, this is Tapping Flamingo signing out. Hope you all have a wonderful day.